Hey guys and gals, and welcome to my first impression for Watch Dogs. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have been waiting for this game for freaking ages. But the team at Ubi has just kept pushing this game further and further back, trying to achieve some form of perfection before letting the likes of you, the likes of me, the likes of pretty much all of us have at it. So, let's take a quick peek, shall we? For those of you who haven't been as anxious as I've been to play this game, and may need a bit of a prologue, here you go! You play the role of Aiden Pierce, a vigilante who literally controls the city from the palm of his hand. By which, of course, I mean his smartphone, allowing him to hack into the environment around him, people's bank accounts, and even surreptitiously gather other little bits of information about the people of Chicago. Such as whether or not the guy at the cash register likes to steal underwear, apparently.
Tell me you're joking.
No, I called them too.
Excited? I know I was. Well, that is until I got into the world and realized I couldn't actually do any of the things I'd seen in the promotional videos. At least not yet. Naturally, I didn't realize this until I'd driven over steam pipes, wondering why I couldn't make them explode, or raise the drawbridge to get the cops off my tail. But I could mess with traffic lights, which is awesome. To be fair, it doesn't actually take you long to level up your hacking skills ores to reach the stage of being a minor badass. That is assuming you decide to stick to the main storyline for a little bit, to start unlocking those higher tiers, rather than dawdling around with side missions, online contracts, or mini-games.
Who's there?
Yes, which route I decided to take. I would actually definitely recommend staying away from the side missions until you've leveled up your character a little bit. At least until after the Open Your World mission, which will open up some new abilities. Then again, maybe if you're a little better at not running straight at the enemy, yelling freedom, then you'll probably be able to hold your own better than I probably could. Because it is definitely not one of those games where you can Rambo it. At least not early on in the game. Don't get me wrong, there are those missions where it's actually rather easy to be stealthy, and it is immensely satisfying by technically taking down a group of enemies simply by using your phone. But there are those missions where stealth and hacking just aren't going to hack it, and you're going to need to bring out the big guns. That is where you have to play it safe. Hopefully upgrading my armor will let me worry less about that later on in the game, because I am definitely the guy who likes to charge head in, yelling freedom. Whilst messing around, I also decided to take a quick gander at Watch Dogs' interesting addition to the multiplayer idea by deciding to randomly drop in on other players' games and annoy them just a little bit. Yeah, that didn't actually go well in my favor most of the time. I've noticed that the online hacking mode really seems to stack the odds in favor of the person who's being hacked, i.e. not me. If you're intruding on the game, then you don't have much time to actually set up, and usually the other gamer is in a position to notice you very quickly. I suspect once I get a better handle on the hacking mechanic, as well as a few more upgrades, I'll be in a better position to stealthily hack another human being. It is a fun game mode, but constantly losing means losing notoriety points, which, by the way, is the name of the multiplayer point system in this game. And A, constantly losing is no fun. You didn't actually need me to tell you that, everybody knows that. And B, without those notoriety points, you aren't going to get any new abilities, and you're just not going to advance and get better, and hence you're not going to be able to defend yourself. It's a lose-lose cycle. For people still new to the game, but still want to mess around with other people, then I shall point you in the direction of the online tailing mode, which has the scales tipped more in your favor rather than the person whose game you're trying to mess with. You are far more likely to keep those points that way.
Oh yeah, true story.
I'm not gonna lie. As much as I really want to like this game, and I really want to like this game, there have been some frustrating moments so far. But those have mostly been from an adjustment period as I was still getting used to the game, so really I'm blaming more myself than the game. It is definitely a fun game, and it encourages players to be smarter in their actions and strategies than other games do, which at first caught me off guard, but now that I'm in the right mindset, now that I've got my strategic hat on, I'm excited for the rest of the game, and better prepared. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to think my actions through, rather than running in yelling freedom. Okay, no guarantees, I might still do that. Anyway, this has been my first impression for the game Watch Dogs. If there's anything else you want to know about the game, then leave a comment below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can.